Owens through Tonga through the table. Oh, he hooked him. Who the hell? Who the hell? Oh my God, that's Tonga Lao.
Backlash 2024. What on earth is up with the Bloodline? In a massive and unexpected twist, the Bloodline got a new member, but it isn't who you might have expected. For many, the obvious choice for the next Bloodline member was Jacob Fatu, the ex-MLW star, whose rumored signing with WWE has been public knowledge. But it was the 40-year-old Tonga Lao who made his debut, or we should say returned to WWE after 10 years. Wait, what? The new Bloodline guy used to be in WWE? As a matter of fact, yes, Tonga Lao was a WWE superstar. While most wrestling fans who are aware of him likely know him from his 8-year stint with New Japan Pro Wrestling, he actually spent 5 years in WWE, a tenure that saw him team with Hunico, aka the future Sin Cara. The name that Tonga Lao went by was Camacho, and let's just say that he was a full-fledged enhancement talent whose WWE release was a blessing in disguise. While not as good an in-ring worker as Tama Tonga, he did win the IWGP Tag Team titles with him a whopping 7 times. Just like Tama Tonga, he is the son of Haku. But don't let clips of his sloppy in-ring highlights deter you from the fact that the Bloodline story has just had a whole new layer added to it. Remember around SummerSlam last year when fans were complaining that the Bloodline storyline had fully run its course after Jimmy Uso's underwhelming turn on his brother Jey? You aren't hearing very many of those complaints now, and it's by design that the story has a whole new twist to it. Looking at how things have played out since WrestleMania 40 when Roman Reigns lost the undisputed WWE Universal Championship to Cody Rhodes, a few things are evident. A. It's not Paul Heyman who is the brains of the faction, and one of the key figures calling the shots is Solo Sikoa, or so we're made to think. B. The wise man is so helpless with what has gone on since WrestleMania, and that was best exemplified in the backstage segment at Backlash, where he seemed to give a desperate stare to Jey Uso, which appeared to be more like a cry for help. This is likely going to take shape in the coming months. C. Paul Heyman has not been in contact with Roman Reigns whatsoever, and this included the controversial move of pulling him out of eligibility for the WWE Draft. Roman Reigns is obviously the biggest missing piece of the puzzle here, but unlike 2023, it seems like WWE has learned from their mistake. Knowing that Roman Reigns isn't going to appear every week like he used to, WWE isn't just bidding time waiting for him to return so they can put their foot on the accelerator again. They likely realized the mistake in their approach, especially from the summer of last year, and are making sure to put all the pieces together to ensure that the story still plays out, regardless of whether Roman is there or not. Adding fresh faces is a big way to generate hype around it. The fact that there was so much buzz after Tonga Lao debuted despite him not being that well known should tell you enough. Now just imagine the buzz when the more well-known Jacob Fatu makes his debut. We're now touching 4 years of the Bloodline story, and it doesn't seem stale at all. If anything, it seems fresher than ever. So what exactly is being planned with all of these new additions and potential upcoming additions? In our view, the only logical direction for this is a Bloodline Civil War match. Let's assume that Roman Reigns returns to the change in order, something that he never directly approved of himself. It seems like a no-brainer that he would first target Cody Rhodes and the undisputed WWE Championship, presumably on a stage like SummerSlam. Let's also assume that this new Bloodline formation ends up costing him the match, leading to Roman finally becoming a good guy again after 4 long years. This could set the wheels in motion for a massive reunion where Roman Reigns teams up with Jimmy and Jey Uso against the trio of Solo Sikoa, Tama Tonga, and Tonga Lao. Survivor Series War Games seems to be the perfect stage for this, although it would be better if it was a 4-on-4 War Games match. You may have noticed that each side we mentioned had 3 stars each. So who could be the fourth star for each respective team? This is where the big twist comes in, and it's revealed that the final boss, The Rock, was the true puppet master the whole time. All the orders, the new members, and big decisions were made by The Rock and not Solo Sikoa. On Roman's side, a star like Jacob Fatu would effortlessly slot in. All of this, of course, is assuming that The Rock would get back in the ring for a War Games match, something that isn't guaranteed at all. Assuming it does happen, it would be the perfect way to set up a Rock versus Roman Reigns match at WrestleMania 41. That's also assuming that The Rock doesn't face Cody Rhodes. But that's where the confusion starts, because the Raw after WrestleMania 40 opening segment appeared to tease a match between The Rock and Cody down the line. If The Rock versus Cody is the direction, then there are still a lot of ways WWE could go with Roman Reigns at WrestleMania 41 in Las Vegas. Perhaps Las Vegas will be the stage where the incredible story of the Bloodline finally comes to a fitting conclusion. But until then, keep tuning in, because the twists and turns are only beginning. Thank you for watching.